Why are 90% of labourers freaking idiots? Now, a labourer's job is to go where they're needed. Basically, if they're self-employed labourer, they're going to turn up for 1 week. They might not have work the next week, but sometimes they haven't got any work, and a lot of them live sort of week by week. So when they've got a bit of money, they spend all that like a hole in their pocket. They spend everything they've got and then hope for work the next week. And when they do finally find a tradesman that wants to give them a go, said, yeah, I need a bit of a hand, you can be my labourer, they get on with them, and they are brilliant. They're fantastic. They do everything you ask. They clean up exactly what you need them to do. They're very, very handy. At the end of the week, they're like, can we get paid today, mate? Or maybe they owe you 50 quid through the week because they've borrowed some money for lunch anyway because they're skint as a bin. But at the end of the week, they're like, cash is king. Let's have some money. And you're like, yep, no worries. You've done a good job here today, this week, mate. So, well, obviously, I'll give you your money. And the weekend goes. And you think, fantastic, we need you again on Monday, mate, so I'll pick you up 6 o'clock. 6 a.m. in the morning, be there, because we've got another week, fantastic week, let's get going. Yep, no worries, definitely, brilliant, I love working with you, Ben, fantastic. But Monday comes around, and you're like, where are you, mate? Like, are you getting in the van? You coming out? You coming to work today? Oh, I went out at the weekend. Well, it's freaking Sunday, so the weekend must have been the whole weekend. They've got a hole in their pocket, and they've gone out and binged and burnt a hole in their pocket, spent a lot of money getting steaming, basically partying because they haven't had any money for a few weeks. And you think, you've just shot yourself in the foot, mate. I am not having someone like that, completely unreliable. You've got to be reliable if you want to keep a job these days, especially if you're at the bottom of the pecking order, like a labourer. You've got to prove yourself. Why don't you just not go out that weekend, wait until that contract's finished, where that tradesman doesn't need you anymore, then go have a party. And obviously don't spend it all until you've got another job. Save a bit of money. Who knows, you might want to go on holiday and have a party. You don't have to have a massive party every weekend. I understand definitely if you're 20 odd. Well, to be honest with you, some of my kids, they don't go out every weekend these days. They don't go out like I used to. I used to be younger. I used to go out Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I guarantee you, I got up Monday and went to work because I wanted to do it all again. But labourers these days, yeah, why are so many of them useless?